exposing the chilling secret in Emily's grandmother's attic. This spine-tingling tale will leave you questioning the darkness. The story begins in the remote village of Renfield, a place shrouded in mystery and old legends. Emily, a young woman with a curious mind, had just moved into her late grandmother's house, a place she remembered visiting as a child. The house was filled with memories, both warm and eerie, and it was here that Emily would uncover a secret that had been hidden for generations. When Emily moved into her grandmother's old house in the remote village of Renfield, she discovered an antique key hidden in a dusty drawer. The house was a treasure trove of old furniture, forgotten trinkets, and dusty books. One afternoon, while rummaging through an old dresser in the attic, she stumbled upon a small ornate key. It was hidden beneath a pile of yellowed letters and forgotten keepsakes, as if someone had deliberately concealed it. The key was engraved with intricate patterns and a label, "Do Not Use." The engravings were unlike anything she had ever seen, a mix of symbols and designs that seemed to tell a story of their own. The label, however, was what truly piqued her curiosity. Why would someone go to such lengths to hide a key and then label it with a warning? Emily's mind raced with possibilities, each more intriguing than the last. One stormy night, a faint rattling from the attic drew her attention. The wind howled outside and the rain pounded against the windows, creating an atmosphere of unease. Emily was alone in the house, the only light coming from the flickering candles she'd placed around the room. As the storm raged on, she heard a faint, almost imperceptible sound coming from the attic. It was a rattling noise, like something was trying to break free. Ignoring the warning, she ascended the creaky stairs, key in hand. Each step seemed to echo through the house, the creaking of the old wood, adding to the sense of foreboding. The attic was a place she had always found unsettling, with its dark corners and forgotten relics. But tonight, it felt different. There was a palpable tension in the air, as if the very walls were holding their breath. In the center stood a large ornate chest, its lock perfectly matching the key. The chest was unlike anything she had ever seen, with intricate carvings that mirrored the designs on the key. It was as if the chest and the key were made for each other, a perfect match waiting to be reunited. Emily's hands trembled as she held the key, the weight of the moment pressing down on her. Emily hesitated, but the howling storm urged her forward. The wind outside seemed to whisper her name, urging her to unlock the chest and uncover its secrets. She took a deep breath, steeling herself for whatever lay inside. With a sense of trepidation, she inserted the key into the lock and turned it. The chest creaked open, not to reveal treasures, but old faded photographs of people with vacant eyes and solemn expressions. The photographs were old, their edges yellowed with age. Each one depicted a person with a vacant, almost lifeless expression, their eyes staring out as if they were trapped in the images. Emily felt a chill run down her spine as she looked at the faces, each one more haunting than the last. The photos pulsed with an eerie light. It was as if the images were alive, their eyes following her every move. The light seemed to emanate from the photographs themselves, casting an otherworldly glow on the attic walls. Emily's heart raced as she realized that the photographs were not just old memories, but something far more sinister. The room darkened, the whispers grew louder, and the faces in the photographs seemed to follow her. The light from her candle flickered and then went out, plunging the attic into darkness. The only light came from the eerie glow of the photographs, their eyes seeming to bore into her soul. Emily felt a wave of panic wash over her as the whispers turned into anguished cries. Panicked, Emily slammed the chest shut and tried to leave, but the door was stuck. She pulled at the door with all her strength, but it wouldn't budge. The cries grew louder, filling her ears with their sorrowful wails. She felt as if the very walls were closing in on her, trapping her in the attic with the haunted photographs. Desperate, Emily threw the key into the chest. She hoped that by returning the key she could appease whatever spirits were haunting her. The key landed in the chest with a clatter, and for a moment the cries seemed to subside. The door finally gave way and she stumbled downstairs, heart racing. She didn't stop until she reached the safety of her bedroom, where she collapsed onto the bed, her body trembling with fear. She lay there for hours, unable to sleep, her mind replaying the events of the night over and over. The next morning, the chest and key were gone, as if they had never existed. Emily searched the attic, but there was no sign of the chest or the key. It was as if they had vanished into thin air, leaving no trace behind. She wondered if it had all been a dream, but the memory of the photographs and the whispers was too vivid to dismiss.